Hey guys, it's Clickbricks here again, and today I have my Lego Transformers Shatter from the Bumblebee movie. So here's Shatter in car mode, and I think the car mode looks really good. I really like the colors, they go really well together, and it's really shaped pretty good. Yeah, it's a little chunky, but I think it looks fine. There are a couple little gaps back here, but that's due to transformation. You'll see that in a little bit. And actually, if we take in these little blasters here, you can actually plug these onto these little studs here. And I'm just gonna plug them in a little bit, and it kind of fills in the gaps a little bit, makes it a little better. It's not great still, but I think the front looks really good. And forgot to say, this is actually a triple changer this time, because I didn't make Dropkick here a triple changer. I really wanted to make this one a triple changer, and yeah, and it is, and I think it turned out really good. So here is Dropkick next to Shatter, and they look really good together. The red and blue, kind of like the contrast is really nice. Very cool. And I don't know why, but here's Bumblebee in his robot mode. I don't know. And moving on. So as you can see, I got the lights here. And on the front here, there should really be 7, I think, on the front, but due to transformation, I couldn't fit in the other 2. But it still gets the idea across. So, yeah, I think that it's just an overall really good vehicle mode. Here's the bottom, by the way. Everything's pretty compact, and there are actually the wings there. So, that's about it for the vehicle mode. Well, let's get on to the second vehicle mode, the jet. Yeah. So, transforming Shatter into her jet mode. First, you're going to take this, like the engine here, and rotate that. And we'll just leave that for now. And we take the front of the car here, and just open this up. And then you can open this part up too. And next, we will take this back piece, angle it up, and we can rotate the taillights. And again, we'll just kind of leave that there for now. Take this piece up, and we're going to take the legs here, or what will be the legs, and just unfold them, just like that. And next, we will, actually, we're gonna spin them around. Oh, first, you're gonna slide this panel back, and then you can rotate them around. And slide this back here. And rotate. And we'll get back to the back here in a little bit. And we're gonna take the wings here and unfold them. So again, unfold the wings. And then you can just kind of collapse them. The wings aren't the greatest. They're kind of a little gappy here, but I did the best I could to fit them into the vehicle mode. And now we're gonna come to the bottom here. The legs kind of just get in the way at this point. So the whole nose cone is gonna kind of come up, and we're actually gonna take the arms here. We'll start with one arm, kind of angle that. So the arms are a little fragile. They're not too bad, but you're gonna rotate this up, and this part's pretty fragile though. And then on this brick here with the T-joint, you're gonna kind of rotate so that the arm is out, and then take the hand here and fold it in. And yeah, we'll do the same on the other arm. And now next we're going to take this this kind of bracket here, which has one of the headlights on it, and then the nose cone, and we're going to, I thought this was kind of cool, kind of replace the headlight with the nose cone. And then you're gonna kind of lay this on top of the hood, and then rotate the nose cone around. Thought that was a very cool technique. So there you have the pretty much the whole nose cone of the jet. And next we're going to take the windshields here, take these whole sections and slide these over, and then slide the clip that they're on. Let me see if I can get a better angle. And then do the same on this side. As you can see, they're on like that bar there. Slide that over and then slide the plate. I guess it's a tile, but you know what I mean. And what will we do next? Let's just finish the front of it. So, take this wheel here. This is kind of cool. It kind of looks like an intake or something. And then you're gonna rotate on this clip here. These are really tight, so they fall off sometimes. So rotate on that clip and fold that down, and you can then rotate what will be the arm in robot mode, and then this. Oh yeah, so these two sections will angle like that, and then that will kind of give you the right angle to kind of fold the arm in, something like that. Put this back on. And you can fold the headlights back in. And there you have something that kind of resembles like the things that are on the sides of the cockpit. And we'll do the same on this side. Now that we've got that done, we can start working on the back here. So the whole, let me raise the camera up. So the legs, or the back of the plane, are kind of on these big struts here, and you're gonna kind of get these through the doors. So this is kind of tricky, but you just kind of shimmy them through. And once you get them through, just lay them down here, and then these hinges will kind of fold up in a certain way. And now you can angle the sides of the jet a little more. And the doors will actually first, before we do that, we're going to, we're gonna kind of get the doors out of the way, and then these light sections we're gonna rotate and then hinge out and kind of fold along top of the jet intakes, and do the same on the other side. So we can get the door out of the way, rotate, and then lay that on there. And now we can finish angling the doors. So these are going to kind of lay flat. The arm came off. Sorry about that. Okay, and you can kind of see how that's kind of angled like that. And we'll do the same on this side. And now we can lay that engine into the center there. And that kind of hides that pretty well. And this nose cone does not want to stay on right now. Okay. So there you pretty much have the front of the jet done. You can kind of angle the wings however you really think looks best. I kind of do something a little like that. And now moving on to the back of the jet. On these hinges, there are a bunch of hinges here. You're just gonna kind of hinge them in the correct way so that this piece right here, which was the headlight on top of the roof, is gonna tab in right there. So something like that, and that's about right. And then we can just straighten out the back of the plane. And it's kind of just hard to figure out how these hinges work, and just kind of straighten these out as best as possible. And the wheels will actually just kind of sit there as landing gear almost. Pretty much like that. Actually angle these a little bit up so it's a little more flat. Take these sections here, open these up, and then rotate on that clip there, and then fold that all the way down, and that'll kind of be like the side tail fins. I'm not a plane expert. I don't really know what things are called. And do the same on this side. Here, rotate that, fold that down, and there you pretty much have the back done. And this is going to just kind of lay there somewhat like that. And here we have the jet mode, and I think her jet mode is probably the weakest of the three, but it's still not bad. Like, I mean, yeah, it's a little messy, but the colors are pretty good, and they're pretty, like, I guess, like, some of the colors are where they're supposed to be, and it just looks pretty good. The back is probably the worst here. Like, there are a couple gaps in here, and but I mean, for a third mode, I think this is pretty good, and it definitely plays the part of a jet pretty good, and it looks like it'd go pretty fast. At least I think so. And I'm actually pretty happy with the way it came out. And for some comparisons again, I don't know. I don't know why, but I have Dropkick here and Bumblebee. There's Dropkick and Bumblebee's here. I don't know why he's in his robot mode, but he is. So, okay. And actually, you can take the like the little blasters here, and you can attach them to the wings if you want. Kind of like missiles or something. Let me see if I can get this. Yeah, like that. Oh, I bumped the camera. So yeah, something a little like that. Not bad. And it definitely gets longer in the jet mode. A lot longer than in vehicle mode, because, I mean, it was about a little longer than a Dropkick here. You can really see how much the jet just kind of extends, and it's kind of like a cool little mass shifting kind of thing, which I think is pretty neat, to be honest. So, I think we should get on to robot mode, my favorite mode. So, to do that, we're going to start by just taking off the little blasters here. And kind of get that up. And we're just going to kind of unfold everything. Okay, so move these up. Take the arms out. unfold these, and move this arm out. And at this point you can unfold the hands. Okay, and now we will, let's work on the back, I guess. We're just gonna kind of move the doors, that comes off a lot, and just kind of fold them down a little like that. Do that here, and then we're gonna get to not really the hardest part, but just kind of annoying, I guess. So again, these leg sections here are on these series of hinges, and you're going to disconnect it from this plate here on one side, and you're basically going to try to get the head through here. So let me rotate this. So the head is on a 1x2, and this is going to kind of spin like that, so that you can fold one up, and then you can bring this down, and then rotate it the other way, and then bring the other one up. So it's not really that hard, but it's kind of annoying at times. And bring that down, and now we can orient everything as it was. Okay, so now that we've got the legs past the head, we can connect them again at the plate here. And let's see, what will we do next? So we're gonna take the nose cone, and you can't see anything, that's not good. Actually, we'll take the light here, and then the nose cone. And again, we're going to rotate this around. And that will kind of just sit there for now. And this is actually going to go through that little hole there. It's just going to kind of feed through there. And let's see how we're going to do this. So these lights, before we connect these, we're going to rotate these lights around. And here's where everything is just in the way, and it's really annoying, but, so rotate the light pieces around. Do it here. And now what we can do is, well, let's just get the arms out, because they're being annoying. So, we'll get them out, and now we can feed this through, and then see these two studs here are going to connect into these two holes, and that just kind of secures everything in place pretty good. So it takes a little bit of wiggling to get it in, but eventually it will go in. And there we go. So now we can straighten out the legs a little bit, and we'll come to the back here. So here you can see how the legs are connected to the neck piece, and the neck piece, actually before we do that, sorry, I'm all over the place here. This engine is gonna fold up and then spin this whole thing around. And by now we can fold in the headlights again. And this is going to rest right in between. And I think that's really cool. It gives it a really accurate look. And moving on, this hinge piece right here is going to kind of hinge up to about there. And fold the head down, and then you can rotate the head. And now that we have the back pretty much done, we'll move on to the legs. So these sections are going to rotate around. These are the wheels, and these are going to slide on that bar there, and just kind of fold them back a little bit. It's a little bit of kibble, but it's not too noticeable. And then this is just gonna fold back for now. In this section here, it's going to fold around. Do that here. Okay, and now let's just finish up the backpack here. So the nose cone is just gonna kind of sit back there like that. This is gonna raise up, and these pieces here. So these are going to, the taillights are going to kind of slide out, and then these are gonna slide in, and kind of angle this up and angle these in. I just kind of say a lot of nonsense when I'm transforming these, but anyway, you're gonna kind of fold this in so that it looks something like that, and there you pretty much have the backpack. It's not bad at all. Moving on, I'm going to, I didn't do this quite right. So straighten the legs out and open the toes up. And we'll come to the back here. So I'm gonna take these plates here and rotate them, and these will kind of become like the back of the leg and the calf. Straighten this out, and that will kind of become like a heel. And do the same here. So straighten that out and then lay that on the back of the leg. So now we're gonna move on to the arms. So the arms are really fragile because they're on one stud connection right there, as you can see. So I'm gonna try to do my best. See if this works out. So you're gonna slide that bar on that clip there, and yeah, it's gonna fall off. So again, these are really tight. I'm just gonna show you taking it off. So slide it about to there, and then this is going to rotate up and angle the arm like that, and there's one arm done. Let me reattach that. You can do it when it's attached. It's a little tricky because there's not much space in there, and when you're trying to rotate things on stud friction and everything, it gets really fragile. Usually it's not this bad though, but of course I'm in front of camera, so it's got to fall apart. So again, we're gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna try to do it with it still attached. Wish me luck. And angle these however they look best. And almost done. So these are going to kind of sit up here. There we go. And the wings here, just gonna kind of angle however they look best. I like doing it kind of like that, and then unfolding that just a little bit. And after that pretty complicated transformation, here we have Shatter in her robot mode, and I think this is the best mode out of the three. Very, very accurate. Like everything just looks really good. The colors are really good. You got all the lights in the right places. You got this little section here, which I actually thought was really cool because they have like these little lines here. And it's kind of supposed to look like the engine, I think. And it really does look like that. And it's actually like the top of what the engine was. So that's really cool how that turned out. And yeah, there's really not much of a backpack. Like the only thing is like these two pieces here, and I couldn't really do anything about the nose cone. Probably could have figured out a better way for this, but it's really actually pretty compact. Here's a back view. Yeah, very cool. One of my favorite Transformers I've made so far. Yeah, and she's actually my first triple changer out of Lego ever, so that's pretty cool. I actually really like how I got the what were the wheels? To kind of look like those big round. I don't know if they're like jet intakes or what, but they kind of replicate that pretty well. And the wheels hide away really well. You kind of see like those wheels in the back there, and these two wheels are really hidden away behind those plates there. Overall, a really good robot mode. And here I have the guns, and these will just kind of tag onto the arms. I don't actually remember seeing this in the movie, so and I couldn't find a picture of them at all. So I kind of just guessed of what they look like, based off like one picture I couldn't find anymore. So there you've got that. And for size comparisons, so here is Bumblebee. So there you have that scale right there. And her fellow Decepticon Dropkick. And I think they scale pretty good. If anything, she should be a little bit taller, but I think it works out pretty good. Yeah, he's obviously a little taller because of his big helicopter thingy. But they look really good together. Their colors really go good. Like, next to each other, the red and blue just go perfect. Oh, here's all three of them. All my Bumblebee bots. Okay, so that's about it for my Lego Shatter. I think she is really cool. First triple changer. I mean, if you call him a triple changer, I don't know if you can really call his helicopter mode a helicopter mode. It's pretty rough, but I think I might update him. Actually make him a real triple changer, now that I know I can actually do it. So that's about it. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.